first video. Oh god, that's going to be a mess to clean up. Still better than using glitter though. So for this video, I wanted to talk about my reasons for getting into cross-dressing in the first place. In all honesty, this is quite a long topic, but I also wanted to keep these videos short. So I'm probably going to split this into 2 or 3 videos. One, because I don't want to bore you for 15 minutes, and 2, because there's actually a few reasons why I got into cross-dressing, and I'd like to mention them separately. So I first got into cross-dressing when I was 13, or was I 12? I was young, early teenager, around that kind of period of my life. And at that age I had neither the money nor the privacy to go all out like I can now. So for the most part I was only wearing the clothes. Just the clothes. No wig, no makeup, and most of the time the clothes weren't mine either. At the time I didn't know why I was doing it, simply that I enjoyed it. And anyone that was or is cross-dressing at a young age will understand that it's not easy. And that lack of ease really played on my mind. And it doesn't necessarily get easier as you get older, but you do get more privacy, and that allows you to be more available to actually try this stuff out. Whereas I had barely 30 seconds to myself in the bathroom when I was younger because I had 2 older brothers, and apparently 30 seconds is too long to take a shit. I don't think I really knew this as a kid, but I think I started cross-dressing because I wasn't happy with who I was. And don't get me wrong, I wasn't depressed as a kid, and I definitely didn't have a bad upbringing. I have and still have a good family. I had good friends. School life was fine. I mean, I was a complete nerd and socially inept. But it was fine, and by all rights, I should have been happy. But I found myself to be really boring. Like, I had nothing special about me. And then the skirts happened. So I was with my girlfriend of the time. Again, I think we were 12 or 13. I can't really remember. This was over a decade ago. I mean, I'm starting to get old, and it's quite often that I forget where my phone is while I'm still holding it and looking at it and checking Facebook and going, where's my phone? I don't know where my phone's gone. So I probably can't remember stuff that happened over 10 years ago, but I'm going to make sure all the important parts are there. So this is just a short retelling of a night after she had stayed over for the weekend, and it was also the first step in many that started off this thing. Hey, hon. I left my school skirt at yours. Could you bring it with you next weekend? Yeah, sure thing. You gonna be okay until then? Oh yeah, I'll just wear my trousers this week. Aren't I so random? No. Yes, I am. Hello? Okay, so it probably wasn't exactly like that, but you get the idea. The main point is that she said she could just wear trousers, and that got me thinking, why can girls wear trousers, but boys can't wear skirts? I stayed up all night and I couldn't find an answer. I mean, I knew what the reaction from other people would be like, but I just didn't understand why. So about 4 hours after everyone else had gone to bed and I was still awake because I couldn't stop wondering why boys couldn't wear skirts, I decided to just try it on. Now at first, it did feel odd. Not stupid or silly, just odd. But I was only wearing the skirt. It looked a bit like this one. You've all seen schoolgirl uniforms, you know what it is. So I thought I'd wear my own uniform with it, minus the trousers of course. And this time it didn't feel stupid or silly, and it didn't feel odd either. Probably because you'd never see a girl just wearing a skirt, or at least out in public you wouldn't. But wearing the whole outfit is a lot more realistic. Also, and this is the most important part, it made me feel happy. And I remember spending most of that night looking at myself in the mirror wondering, why is this not socially acceptable? So next weekend came, and I had to give her back the skirt. This is bullshit. Although I did wear it a few more times during the week, just to try it out. And I remember feeling really uneasy, like I was giving away a part of myself. Now later on in the year I was able to get another skirt. I had a friend, they were throwing it out, and I offered to take it to a charity shop. The charity shop was me. I mean, I was just lucky that we were the same size. And just knowing that I could wear a skirt whenever I wanted just made me feel so much more comfortable. I mean, I no longer looked at myself and thought, you're nothing special. But instead, I would look in the mirror and I would think, no boy wears a skirt like you do. You rock that shit. I felt interesting. I felt like I had something special. Obviously no one knew about it, but I wasn't doing it for anyone else, I was doing it for me. Now, I did say this would spread over a few videos, and that's because the reason I got into cross-dressing isn't the same as the reason I got into makeup, and it's definitely not the reason I still parade around as Jessica. So my next 2 videos are going to be about those topics. But that's everything for this week. If you like the video, you can give a little thumbs up just down there, and if you want to stay up to date with everything Jessica Blaise, you can just hit the subscribe button. Please? So I'll see you next time. Why did you hang up on me? Because I'm so random. You're an arsehole. Yep.